Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football, welcome back to a brand new video, second video of the day, number 2. I hope all of you are doing well. This evening we have had the first batch of last 16 Champions League games begin, 2 that were quite different from each other. Let's have it right. We expected PSG versus Real Madrid to be blockbuster and the score didn't reflect that. However, was it blockbuster? In the end, yes it was. And in the other game, Sporting Lisbon are eliminated from the Champions League because Manchester City have decided to automatically qualify themselves into the quarterfinals. 5-0 winners, and they had a disallowed goal. I did watch that game alongside the PSG Real Madrid game. And yeah, Sporting Lisbon, why are you even here? With all due respect, why are you even here? You might as well should have just walked off the pitch at 4-0, because at least you can just forfeit and just end it and just, spare yourself the energy. Man City in a complete another planet, not even just another level, another planet. Sporting Lisbon, very poor. But we're talking about PSG versus Real Madrid, and it finishes 1-0 PSG with a last second grasp of a winner from PSG, coming from the main man, Kylian Mbappe, and the assist, none other than a back heel from Neymar. I mean, if you wanted to write a novel about how amazing PSG's attack looks, and you just thought, what's the more than likely thing that would happen? It would be a Neymar back heel flick as an assist, and it would be Mbappe scoring in the last minute to save PSG and get them the win. You would normally include Lionel Messi in that. However, I have to ask, I think the decline is really hard now, isn't it? What's happened to Lionel Messi? I mean, you can see that he's trying. It's not like he's not trying. You can see he's trying to get in the right positions. He's trying to do the right thing, but whether is his pace that he's lost, or whether that, the few chances that he gets, he's not as quick as he used to be in order to react from the defending on the opposing side. Real Madrid tried to focus, I think, personally, way too much on man-marking Lionel Messi. They done way too much. About Real Madrid, I have to ask, I'm sorry, were they managed by Carlo Ancelotti or Jose Mourinho? Because today, I saw parking the bus like I've never seen Real Madrid park a bus before. I didn't even know they had a bus. Last time they had a bus was when Mourinho was actually at Real Madrid. I was quite shocked to see Real Madrid play quite negatively. And you could see at times they were trying to pounce on the counter-attack, but they just weren't able to release a Benzema, who I thought was doing everything by himself up top. Let's have it right. Players alongside him just not combining well, especially on that right-hand side. Carvajal, there was even Casemiro. A few of the combinations going on, just not good enough. And the constant loss of possession, or the constant lack of intuition or imagination, creativity in order to try and find a solution to get through. Nothing. But apart from that, Real Madrid were just defending, and marking Messi. Look, as far as I'm concerned, I understand Messi is Messi by name. I wouldn't have focused so much attention on defending against Messi. I would have even gone, you know what, let him do what he wants. Because I personally think, as a player, he's declined now. He's not the Messi that, stunned the world. That Messi's gone. It's finished, as far as I'm concerned. That's my opinion. If you, differ in opinion, please let me know in the comments. You can even say the same about Ronaldo at Man United. It's normal. It's age. It happens. That's going to happen to every single footballer. No matter how far they are in their peak, that decline will come. And it's happened to Messi. I wouldn't have focused so much on Messi, because as far as I'm concerned, in today's game, you could just see he wasn't posing much of a threat. However, the man that you should be focusing on, probably Mbappe, which I felt like defensively, Real Madrid, to an extent, did have it under control. And the chances that PSG actually had, they couldn't convert. But Real Madrid weren't really able to take control of the game. And I think they would have won this game if they had actually tried to put PSG on the back foot. They really would have. They chose not to. And this is why I asked, who are they managed by? Ancelotti or Mourinho? Or is it even Diego Simeone? Are we going to go extremely defensive and say Simeone's in charge of Real Madrid? Because today was not the Real Madrid that I expected to see. Albeit they had maybe a couple chances. I mean, they had 3 shots in total. Not even one was on target. Yes, they left today's game with 0 shots on target. PSG, total, they had 21 shots today on goal. 8 of them on target. Real Madrid had 3 shots, none of them on target. I mean, this is the last 16 game against PSG where on paper, I looked at them and thought, you know what? I see Real Madrid as the team that are going to go out here and win tonight. But I expected them to try and take the control. You know, in a similar way where the semi-final last year where they faced Chelsea. And you remember, Real Madrid were trying to get a grasp of that game. And at portions, they did. They did. Chelsea managed to play it very well because defensively at the time, Chelsea were very solid. So Real Madrid were in control, but they actually had the complete dominance on the game and they posed a lot of threat. If they had done that tonight, I would have thought that they would actually get the result and they had what it took. And if Benzema had some good assistance around him, then maybe they would have come up with something. But apart from that, I thought some of the substitutions were a little bit weird as well. The timing of one was actually something that I agree with. Eden Hazard coming on with 10 minutes to go. I can understand the logic behind that because even Eden Hazard's declined. Let's have it right. He has declined. But you bring him on for 10 minutes where he's at his sharpest against a team that are tired, you would say. They've played 80 minutes. Energy levels have gone down a little bit. Hazard will find his way. But taking Benzema off before the goal, why? Why bring Benzema off to bring on Gareth Bale? Makes no sense as far as I'm concerned. Soon after that, PSG actually got the goal and it was coming. The way it was going, it was coming because PSG were just constantly on it. And Real Madrid just sitting back, not doing anything. Vinicius Jr. tonight, nothing. You know, and I understand, I'll cut him some slack. Obviously, he's 21 years old, but this is where I think in today's game, we need to not try and inflate egos and try and make someone a superstar like people think they are when they're not. When they haven't reached that level yet. Vinicius Jr. in La Liga and in cup competitions doing very well. I think he's played something like 32 games, has had 15 goals and 10 assists or something. It's impressive output. But bring it down a little bit in terms of, Vinicius, wow. No, he's getting there. Yes, he's a good player, very good player, showing a lot of promise. But in big games like this is where you need to make your mark. And tonight, I thought that was a big missed opportunity by Vinicius Jr., especially when you look at the amount of times that left-hand side where he'd lose the ball, he'd misplace a pass, he'd run into traffic, he'd run into danger rather than taking another route that he should have taken. Little things. So when it comes to that sort of thing, try and not, big up players too much because sometimes they can get carried away. Sometimes people can get the wrong impression of them, think that they're, the bee's knees, and they're not even there yet. So anyway, with PSG tonight though, I thought in terms of moving the ball forward, they found it fairly easy. In terms of actually trying to get chances off, they sometimes found it, straightforward, sometimes not. Thibaut Courtois, I have to give a lot of credit to. And me as a Chelsea supporter, we don't really like giving Thibaut Courtois a lot of credit. Hence why we call him a snake. But in today's game, I thought he'd done absolutely fantastic. Even with the goal and the fact that, he had to let one in because Real Madrid were attracting so much pressure onto themselves. Courtois was bound to let one in at that rate. But for the amount that he'd actually saved in the game, fair play. I mean, I never thought I'd see the day, right, where I would see Thibaut Courtois save a Lionel Messi penalty. I never thought I'd see it. When PSG got that penalty, which was a penalty, by the way, clear foul, clear yellow card, and Messi steps up, I'm going, I swear, if Thibaut Courtois saves this, I don't expect him to, but if he does, I'm going to be shocked. And he pulls off an absolutely great save. Fair play to Thibaut. He goes straight in with his left hand, manages to dive into the bottom corner. Messi misses the penalty. And that sums up Messi in terms of today's performance as well. Locked up, couldn't really do much, missed the penalty, didn't go well for him at all. And so far, his presence at PSG has not been good whatsoever. In terms of since he's come to the club, I think he's only scored twice. I mean, that's quite poor. That's quite poor. On Messi's standard, that's quite poor. But Courtois tonight actually done really well for Real Madrid. The couple of opportunities that he managed to save, it could have been more. But again, I feel like Real Madrid had the potential to turn that around. Why they allowed, did they go for the 0-0? You know, to just sit back and just try and get a 0-0, wait for the potential counter-attack where it came a couple of times and they couldn't do much with it. I'm really disappointed with the way Real Madrid approached it tonight. Very disappointed. I expected more. However, it's not done. And also, you can flip it. PSG had 21 shots and only scored one. Where in reality, with the dominance that they actually had, maybe they should have put more away. So in the end, if we're talking two legs, maybe Carlo Ancelotti will have the last laugh. Maybe, because now they got to go to the Bernabeu. And I reckon Real Madrid will score at the Bernabeu. They will score. They will put the ball in there. I reckon Benzema will score. It depends if PSG score. It depends if PSG can get that away goal. If they do, it's going to be difficult for Real Madrid. If they don't, I think Real Madrid will still make it through. So maybe Carlo Ancelotti is thinking ahead. Maybe he'll take a 1-0 loss. But it's a risky business playing that way when I think Real Madrid had the potential and the quality to actually go and get a win tonight. And I think, maybe that should have happened. But Mourinho came into town. Or Diego Simeone, I don't know. But we'll see what happens in the second leg. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this match review. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Fantastic goal, by the way, just to wrap things up. Neymar assist, beautiful. Mbappe seeing the opportunity, putting it through Courtois' legs. What more do you want? Great goal. So they take the win to the Bernabeu, but it's only 1-0. It's only half-time. We'll see what happens. But much appreciated, people. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Hit the subscribe button if you are new. Hit that notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded. Smash the like button if you've enjoyed this. I will be bringing more neutral match reviews as soon as I can, especially for the big games. I think it only does it justice. So I'll be here for that. Make sure you guys tune in. I'll see you tomorrow for a brand new video. Have a good one, people. Enjoy your night. See you tomorrow. Take care and peace.